So welcome to Fishing and Country Life with me, Tommy Joe. Croeso I Sgota a bwyd y glad efo Tommy Joe.
Welcome to JARROW Vikings in Sea and Angling Adventure, guys. Tight lanes.
It's not really, it's Sparta lure fishing. Here in Wales. On a day trip, thanks to Tommy Joe for bringing us here. And I've got my pal Davey from JARROW Viking. So check out both their channels, I'll stick a link in and hopefully fetch you some fish. See you in a bit. Right, here we go. I'm trying to catch some wrasse. Very simple rig. Just a 2-ounce ball weight. Tied down, if you notice, I put a 3-way swivel on there because it means I can attach another bit of bait if I want to try and sort of get me success up. Little tip somebody showed us. So I use that as a bead, stop bead for the weight. Snappy to a 2-way swivel. Bit of ragworm on the bottom on a 1/0 hook. So I will just chuck this out 25-30 yards and hopefully I can get my first ever wrasse. Never caught wrasse before. I've never even foul hooked one. I've never tried for them, to be fair, but it's just something that it's just evaded me for years of fishing. So here it goes. A bit wobbly. I haven't been on the drink yet, and Alan Matthews, if you're watching, I promise I'll stay out the pub. I'll try my best anyway. But if they've got best bitter, you know me. And on the other rod, whoo, I've got a 30-gram spinner, courtesy of Alan Matthews again. Always do the damage to his lures. Single hook. A little jelly on the end, but I think I've snapped that, but I'll leave it on anyway. Actually, I'll not. Put it in the pocket. So yeah. Single hook lure and don't know, pollock maybe. We'll see what bites. It'll be typical that I get the wrasse on this. Using the Daiwa Ninja with, I think it's 16 or 20 pound braid, and on the other one I have the Pen Slammer 4. Both on the 9-foot faithfuls, the 25 quidders from Boys. Oh, some knocks on the other one. Huh? I'll get this. I've just pinged this out like 120 yards or so. Right. We'll give that a rest for a minute. That's taking me straight into a snag, that's with not concentrating. Trying to fish 2 rods at once. It's on as well. It's on as well. Snag. I was busy spinning. Yes! Hey! First fish of the trip.
I can't complain, I can relax all day now. Well done, mate.
Yes, happy
Well done, Dave.
So big one on here.
Woohoo! Davey's got a good one.
See you one I got for the fish, fool.
Where's mine?
Well, I told you they were here, so I'm happy with that.
Well, Davey's just getting a cracking wrasse.
Well done, mate. Made up for you.
Aye, well done, Davey. There we go. My first ever wrasse.
It's a belter as well.
Aye, I'm happy with that.
It's a nice one.
I'll should be able to get that hook out, no bother. They've got some teeth on them. Well, anyway, I'll show you it and I'll get it unclipped.
At least everybody's had one out.
There we go. At long last, a wrasse.
Well done, mate.
Evaded me for years.
How many miles?
Over, what was it, 200 or 300?
Well done, mate.
Get in.
For you.
I'll get this unclipped. Cheers, Tom.
Well done, mate.
Not there, give you a good fight there.
You had that a distance as well, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty far. So I've got one, I reckon there's a nice fun on that front here. You're absolutely terrific.
There's another belter. Whoa! He's in a puddle.
Lovely.
That's a better fish.
That's a beautiful colour fish, that one.
That's a Belson fish, that, Davey. Well done, mate.
He's fine. I'll get used to handling these. I'm not used to it. I'll get him back. Just a little one.
Oh, tiny one. Well done.
Well, they say size doesn't matter. It's a hat trick. It's a hat trick, it doesn't matter what way you look at it. Don't. Right. Let me get this out here. I'll get this one back. Well, I've had a hat trick of wrasse in the first couple of hours.
And we've heard nothing but.
I haven't shut up about it because I'm buzzing. And I've got the scars to prove it. Davey's had the biggest one. It didn't look like it was going to go back, but it did. It just took a little bit of time. So all the fish went back nicely. And we're just debating now what to do. Do we stop here and hammer some more and when the tide turns? It's just about at bottom. Well, about an hour or so, Tom?
Yeah, about an hour or so, yeah.
An hour or so it'll be bottom water. Don't know, does it pick up here on the flood?
Hour and 20 minutes till low. You fish all the way through. The only trouble is it obviously it gets deeper, so you struggle to hold bottom and the tide gets a lot more pull. Yeah. So you're actually fishing above the fish instead of with the fish, if that makes sense.
So what's the metre of tide here?
It's a 27 foot today.
Which is 4.
I'm old school, mate, sorry.
How many metres is that?
No,
Dave?
it won't cover this. You need a 32 foot to cover this bottom rock.
Well, we get 5.5 is a good tide.
You get bigger
meters.
You get bigger tides on your side of the country than we get on this side.
Do you?
The same as South Wales, because obviously you're in North Wales now. South Wales gets massive tides compared to what we get in North Wales.
Well, there you go, you learn something new every day. So, but I've been happy so far. It's not often I catch fish on the ebb. Well, I do, but only in certain places. Normally I like fishing the flood. So thanks to Tom, I'm in business. Aye, that's what it was. I've hammered for about 30 yards all the way back. GoPro start recording. Leaves into a belt at it. Oh, look at it. Coming on thick and fast. You're there. It's a wrasse, not very big. I thought you said it wasn't very big. The next one. That next one there. What a beautiful location as well. Absolutely stunning. There we have it. Another Belton Welsh wrasse. Look at that. Steady. Steady. Happy with that. I actually didn't think it was as big, but shows how wrong I was. There you go. Some beautiful blue stripes on it. well, that's fins cracking. I'll get this one back. It's good footage of it. You can see it crystal clear as well.
You want to break this one off? The next one?
It's not required, no switch carrots, well, in this is on.
You'll have a crack of that, Davey.
Well and truly rust out the day, aren't we?
Lift it up, because look. Nice one, Davey.
Cheers.
Well, I'm all rust out. Thoroughly enjoyed catching them few. Trying the lures, but absolutely nothing, which is surprising. It's it looks really pollocky, but even Tommy can't understand why. Tried fishing the bottom, tried fishing the middle, tried all different levels. One of them mysteries, eh? So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back for some scran in about an hour. Check into our digs, because we've got some digs, and then hopefully Tommy's going to put on the bass. That'll be magic. I haven't caught a bass this year yet, so that's the plan. And if we don't catch him tonight, we're going to go back there first light in the morning to one of his special bass marks. So he got us the wrasse, hopefully he can get the bass. We'll see. Got every faith in him. So until then, adios. Well, here we are, day 2. Oh, it's nearly in there. Day 2 and targeting pollock. I have got the bigger rod. I don't know, I might have a chuck. I've got some blueies and some mackerel, so I might give them a go, but we'll see what happens. Targeting pollock. Some nice jellies on, like bass lures really, but on a jig head. See if I can land a nice pollock. Some better stamp fish would be great. You know, 3, 4, 5 pound maybe. Target is over 5 pound today. Let's see. Davey was shouting before there, he was reeling in, and a massive bass followed him right up the top. He said his back was like huge. He reckons it was double figures. Who knows? But I will give this a go. So I can get into some pollock there. Yeah, nice little fighter this one. Feisty. Feels pollocky. Oh, tell you what, it's a good pollock. better. There we go. It's a bit of a better stamp fish. Give a cracking fight. Lovely jubbly, we're getting back. Nice way to start the day. Seems to have quietened off a bit after that pollock I just had. It's a hell of a rip from right to left. So I've put like a bomb jig head on, which is about 35-40 gram. Just threaded a little paddle tail through it, really thin. Just some cheap stuff from China I got. Let's see how that, it seems to be handling the current a bit better. I can sort of feel when it hits bottom. And it's not dragging it as far as quickly. Don't know if you can make out the hell of a current running from right to left. Basically what I'm using here. Looks really good actually coming along in the water. Proof's in the pudding though, eh? I'll wait till I catch a fish and tell you how good it is. The other thing that happened about 5 minutes ago was there was two of the biggest seals I've ever seen with my own eyes. Massive, one of them flipped and Davey nearly shit himself. Just jumped in front of him. Must have seen him and scarpered. This feels alright. Feels like a canny fish, this. I think it's a doggy. Well, it's a different species. And perfect in the corner of the mouth. So that's chomping. There you go. Get him back. He's away, no problem. You know how tough they are, you don't need to handle them with any sort of special care, that's for sure. But treat them with respect just the same. Hey, what a lovely day. What a cracking trip. We've still got a good few hours to fish. Good 6 hours. It's bang on low water now. I've been saying that for the last 2 hours, like. But I think it's just starting to turn, I'm not sure. I try to keep an eye on the bottom of the rocks. I didn't look at it. Obviously when you're away, you're fishing it, whatever the tides. I didn't really have a look to see what the tide times were. I don't even know what time it is now. Don't really know much, do I? But it's low water. I'm hoping that the fish turn back on. Got the big rod out with pretty much a whole bluey on it. It's enough to choke a donkey on the end of that one. Seen a couple of little nibbles, but nothing special. Davey's just had a doggy. I'll be quite happy if I don't get another one of them, unless it's a Yorker, unless it's a good big one. Hoping for a huss, or maybe it's a smooth hound or something. You do get them round here, but I haven't had one yet. So it's just lush to be here. Really, really nice. The view's stunning. Let's have a look around there. Spin you around. I'll try anyway. That's South Stack on Anglesey. Lovely place. I went there in February. Had to walk down. I was going to go onto the island itself, but it was shut, so I walked down about 250 steps just to find a gate closed at the bottom. So it was nice of them to put a notice at the top. It said lighthouse shut. It didn't say bloody island was shut. So, aye, but we're fish. Pollock, I was just saying. Just as I said, I was running out of patience for them, but I didn't take them. There we go. Small, but still a fish. Head first. Right then, I'll get baited back up and keep plugging away. Glorious day again. Probably 20 degrees. Sun's just coming from east to west, obviously, and it's going to be on my backs and pretty much all afternoon, which is lovely. But there's nothing much on the lures at the moment. sweating. Oh, a little fish. Get in on the lure. I was just said, Davey, I was just saying to the camera. I says I'm not anything on. Oh, it's a bloody mackerel. Oh, nice joy. A nice joy for. Well, I've got mackerel actually, Davey. Do you want it? Yeah, I'll put him back there. A mackerel. It's another species anyway. There we go. Little Joey. Wish I had a film on that. He swam across the surface for about 40 yards. It looked brilliant. Still trying. Big bait out there. Got the stage now where I'm pretending this is a wand or something. Fish. Fish. Probably left hand's normally look, yeah. Fish. Fish. Oh. Fish. Trying everything. Hopefully when the tide turns. I think it has turned, but it's hard to tell. It just seems to keep going down and down and down. I didn't look at the tide times. I wasn't bothered. We're here all day anyway. 12, 13, 14 hours on the job. Get the lures back out soon when that tide starts pushing back in. Like I say, I've been saying for a couple of hours, oh, it's just turning, but I was just making it up. I thought it was, but it wasn't. Anyone got any new magic wands I can borrow? This one's not very good. Didn't think Harry Potter would use it anyway. Well, it's coming to an end. Last cast job. We've given this a cracking shot today. We've been here about 9-10 hours. 8 or 9 hours, I can't even remember. Time's it, Dave? Nearly 6 o'clock. 8-9 hours, alright. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been a fantastic trip. In Anglesey. Started off yesterday, went on the wrasse hunt and got exactly what we wanted. Thanks to a pal of mine, Tommy Joe, who introduced to Dave, and I'm sure they'll remain friends, fishing friends, for a long time to be. I've caught the species we wanted. I think I've caught ballan wrasse, pollock, or doggy, mackerel. Did I get a collie? I cannot mind. Obviously I've been catching, just sat in the puddle. I've been catching obviously little stuff in between which I haven't put on the video, you know. Davey's had a feast this afternoon, a smaller fish. I didn't get anything on the bait, well, other than that little doggy, but on the big rod. But like Dave was saying earlier, it's mainly a nighttime thing, that. I mean, you can't catch them obviously in daylight, but I think the general consensus is it's better at night. But a fantastic trip. Thanks for watching and taking the time out your day to hopefully enjoy what I've put out. This is the first of many. Me and Dave have got plans for. We've got Isle of Skye. We've got another island that Dave likes to go to. His little secret island, which I can't give away. I've got Cornwall to do. I've got Wales twice. and I'll have loads of bass fishing, hopefully. Mind you, not so much of bass fishing on the videos because it's more difficult to film, you know, when I'm knee deep in here. I've got the chest cam, but it doesn't make for a very good video. But aye, if you like what you see, please subscribe, and remember to subscribe to Dave's channel, which is JARROW Viking's Insane Angling Adventures, and Tommy's, which is Fishing and Country Life with Tommy Joe. Two great channels on YouTube. And mine, more importantly. Mine, if you can, give it a thumbs up, drop us a comment, and I'll try and get a video out most weeks from now on, weather permitting. I'm sticking to fine weather because I'm a fine weather fisherman, basically. No two ways about it. And hopefully I'll be catching more on the lures over the weeks to come. So thanks very much, take care. Watch what you're doing, tight lines. Now my arse is soaking up that bottle now. Lad.